Hey, everybody, we're back.
Hey. So, what are the options here?
I just can't talk about it or tell the story of the raid.
Alright, I'm gonna tell the story of the raid.
It was awesome.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
Oh, it's a time limit.
Oh, it is it? I went to collect a debt.
Yep, that one. Do that one.
A fellow by the
That was
name
your
of
highest,
Kunish owed money to
persuasion skill.
Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
Success.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd
Success?
help him with his work,
Oh.
and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
Either first or second option. Those are the ones you can win at the best.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Let's see. I saw smoke on the horizon.
A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
Oh shit.
You can't do the third option. Well, you can't do the crossblade options because you need 8 in that one. So any of the persuade or the nobility options you can do.
I looked towards
fuck.
the tavern and saw a group of Cumans chasing down my Bianca, murdering her for sport. There was nothing I could do to help her.
You mustn't blame
Oh,
yourself.
I didn't see that.
She's with the Lord now.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
I don't know, which one do you think? I needed a horse or...
Any of the first 3, honestly.
I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded.
You
even though
punched
it
and
almost cost
ran.
me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Cool. You learned about
That's
women in the Middle
terrible.
Ages.
How could something like
What?
that happen?
That's the codex entry you got.
Sweet.
God alone knows why he let such things happen.
You poor boy.
Apparently this is
I
also
understand
Leisure Suit
your
Larry.
grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep.
No, leave the food.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
You learned about women in the Middle Ages again.
Hooray!
Damn, Henry can't even seal the deal.
Just got that red flashback.
That's how you know it's not. It's a flashback and not your game crashing.
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Yeah, right.
They say don't be a coward.
Yeah, so don't be a coward.
Jeez. Way to go, Ghost Dad.
Wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
I wonder if Therese is gonna be here.
Don't forget to put your shoes back on, by the way.
Oh, right, yeah. Then I'll find a random
Find a
foot
thorn
injury.
bush and jump right into it. Feet first.
Actually, look down. See if you got your shoes on.
He doesn't. You can see in the cutscene that he didn't have them on.
Yeah.
That's good.
I can't see.
That's because it's the dead of night, I think. Turn to the right.
I think.
Oh,
Ah,
there you go.
good thing it was a straight line to the door.
Also, there's massive glare on the television. At least from where I'm at.
Good thing I explored earlier and I know which way to go.
Yeah, actually.
The gate's closed.
Go to your right.
What's that say on the top?
Go to the battlements via the gateway stairs.
Oh, okay, this way.
Yep.
Good thing I
Oh,
explored.
it's raining.
Oh, that's neat.
wow.
I really wish I could see.
No, don't go that way. That's a private area. Yeah, keep following that path. Nope.
Wait, this
Yeah.
way? Oh, I thought you said don't go this way.
No, I meant the way through the doorway, because that was a private area.
You think we
He's like, hey, motherfucker, get out of there.
I'm gonna get sent to prison and burnt there again.
Listen up. If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their number.
You passed
What the hell?
I'm supposed to attack this guy?
No.
Hey, you
There
men
you
down
go.
Oh,
Sir Romard.
Sir Black Armor.
His armor's red.
That's metal.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right.
Oh, you're definitely right
Sigismund
about
has a
storm.
hell of a lot of soldiers.
Right.
Including all manner of mercenaries.
Huh?
An army like that.
Like in the
costs a
beginning of the
fortune.
game, your dad was like, "Oh, there's a
Well,
storm
anyway,
coming."
we'll find
Because
out when they
his
get
knees
here,
hurt.
won't we?
Aye, we will.
Cool.
You know what causes that, right?
No.
It's the change in pressure. So like old wounds and shit are more sensitive to it.
Well, apparently it's not actually very accurate.
Who
No,
goes
it's not
there?
accurate at all. Because old
Loosen
wounds
all his
hurt
minion.
often.
Who
but-
else, Robber?
Hey,
Sir
it's Redmond.
Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is
The
right
fuck
here.
did he do that?
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now.
It's gonna be another cutscene heavy episode. Huh?
Yeah, still the beginning of the game.
We should probably go through all the cutscene and then like start the next one when there's like gameplay, maybe.
What?
Men, tonight.
That's what we've been doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Also, this episode's not over.
Oh. I misread my clock. Anyway, let's go.
And if I catch anyone boozing,
That's pretty cool.
playing
Talk to
dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body.
Robert?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I interrupted him. Speech, don't let anyone... What up, Robert?
Hey, can I be of help?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
The irony.
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
I really like the language in this game.
Yeah, right?
Keep watch on the battlements.
Like the way he said, I see
Hey,
you've gotten
you're leaving the battlements. Oh,
I see you've gotten a thicker skin since your tribulations. I just heard that line. I was just like, eh. Old people talk.
Yep.
So formal.
That's the battlements.
walk around, see if there's anything more interesting to look at.
I mean, it's pretty as fuck. Look at that. See that tree over in the distance?
I see
You can go to that tree, you know?
Wait. I think when I wasn't looking at... I'm looking at this fire for a second. I don't know, look away from it. Oh, your eyes adjust.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
A lot of games have been doing that nowadays.
Well, I've noticed it in this one.
What do you see? Do you see Sigismund's biggest hell army?
That's a fire down there. You gotta put it out.
It's a hazard. Get some water.
Oh no, I started dialogue.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. When you have to wait for something, you can skip time by pressing the back button and set how long you want to wait.
Oh, cool.
Just press the back button and wait till morning.
Does it say what time it would be? It looks like morning right there.
That's 6 o'clock. So yeah,
That's morning. 3 hours just sitting there.
Sounds about right for medieval times.
Yeah.
Sounds about right for just about every game set around this time.
Mm-hmm.
Really want to simulate the waiting too, huh? Cool.
Everyone to the Bailey battle. Quickly.
Wait, what did you say?
Everyone to the battlements? What is going on?
I don't think they're coming to talk to you.
Look where you
I would follow them.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
Wait, go to the battlements of the Outer Bailey.
I'm just gonna follow these guys.
Yeah,
They're
see what's going on.
He said
oh,
everyone.
these guys are also going towards the quest marker, so yeah, you're going the right way.
Oh, the Bailey battlements.
You're in a private area. What? How? Whatever. Just go down the ladder. What?
Oh shit! I entered dialogue.
Yeah.
Never mind. I guess I could ask him what's going on.
Well, he's the question was, where do you think all the scouts guys are going?
Oh. I don't need to ask that right now.
Open your map. See where you're going. Oh, you are going
The wrong way?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, actually the exact opposite. Good call.
Well, I think you need to get off this wall, so go down there. Yeah, and then go to the left. Yeah, there it is.
Loading zone. Or cutscene again.
Jesus. We're gonna hit the blood scallops.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
see how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallis and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
That guy's gonna die.
Yeah, you were going to kill him and his bald head.
I'm gonna stab him in the head.
But we won't do that this time. We'll do that next time.
Hooray!
Probably not next time. If we actually kill him next time, sorry for the accidental spoiler.
Yeah, that'd be pretty crazy. Yeah.
Okay, so objective started. Bury your loved ones in skeletons, talk to Sir Robard, and do another thing.
Okay.
But we'll do that all next time.
Yeah, next time.
Bye, guys.